Hairston with 10 rebounds on the evening. Trying to take a page out of TAJUAN Porter's book behind the back dribble there.
He knew he didn't have the quicks. Look at the change of pace there. UNLV certainly respecting Porter as they continue to backpedal, keep him out of the lane.
Lunan fouled going to the basket. Mistakes on hospital bills, they happen every day and can cost you thousands. Monday, how to spot errors and save real money. A report you can't afford to miss on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric. Lunan, Catron, Brooks, Hairston, and Porter, the 5 in white for the Ducks. And Lunan, everybody's trying to take a page from Porter. Strong move by Hairston.
Boy, Malik Hairston at 6'6". You know, you think about him as possibly a guard, but he's showing combo skills, boy, with the strength inside as well as the ball handling and perimeter game. But right here, on the pass from Brooks, Hairston decides, well, instead of settling for the 5-footer, let me see what I can do inside, and a strong finish.
That power two-handed dribble to go up strong there. Saw the opening the first time, and you saw it coming as well. Good move also on the defensive end as he deflected that ball. 25 on the shot clock for the Rebs.
And speaking on the defensive end, Oregon doing a terrific job on the 3 top scorers for UNLV. 7 of 27 between White, Adams, and Kruger.
And let's go back to the pregame pep talk by Ernie Kent. His squad executing Porter again.
Man, you can just feel the air of anticipation when Porter has the ball and is about to raise up. There's a little hum of folks looking for something great to happen, and Porter has not disappointed.
Foul on the Ducks, but the Ducks swimming nicely.
Back to St. Louis.
Well, it was a 4-point game at the half. Oregon has outscored the Running Rebels 21-7 this half, on top by 18 with 11:37 left in regulation. Let's see what the Rebs can do to eat into this deficit.
Well, one thing they're going to have to do is they're going to have to find an answer for TAJUAN Porter, because he scored 9 here in the second half. And defensively, Oregon has done a terrific job continuing to shut down White and Adams. Again, you look at the tale of the 2 halves, right? Again, UNLV 0 for 7 from beyond the arc. That's one of the areas where they excel. And certainly Oregon really finding the range now offensively. And again, led by TAJUAN Porter. Oregon really able to get out in transition, push the ball. You look at UNLV right now, they recognize they've got to shake the ball loose from Oregon, create some more turnovers, get some easy opportunities.
Well, they better be pretty frenetic about the defense to make that happen, Len.
Wrong place to pick up the ball right there. Wrong place to give it to TAJUAN Porter at 5'6", surrounded by 6'5" and 6'8". Curtis Terry and Gaston Essingay. You never want to give it in the short corner against a trap because you can't go backcourt. You got the sideline as an extra defender.
Wendell White trying to operate on Hairston.
Looked like he got fouled right there. No call, but maybe Hairston got a piece of the ball. Well, came up short.
This young man, Joel Anthony, has such an upside. He is a senior, though, but boy, he's got some talent.
But UNLV expending all kinds of energy trying to get back into this ball game. You take a look at that full court pressure in the chase.
And this is what you would expect to try to change the tempo.
But between Brooks and Porter with their quickness, it's easier said than done to try to turn Oregon over at this point in time.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to give it effort there, right? Can't concede at this point. 10:37 left in regulation. Oregon on top by 15. Brooks will stay here under the basket for the foul, and it will go against Hairston.
Well, again, we talked about Mighty Mouse, TAJUAN Porter saving the day. 7 3-point field goals, and that's an Edward Jones Dome record. And he has just lit it up, and again, utilizing his quickness to create space. All he needs to do is just show that he's going to the basket. UNLV backs up, and that's all the space the 5'6" marksman needs.
The biggest man on the court tonight at 5'6" is TAJUAN Porter. This is Terry from the corner.
That's
Strong
a good
rebound.
Little big man.
Hey, without a doubt. And doing it big fashion. Fresh 35 for the Rebs. Terry slicing. Strong rebound by Anthony. A foul. Stay down at this action, and it will be on Javon Catron.
Well, again, you look at the shining moments for Florida. Al Horford and Torian Green work the inside-outside combination for Florida to perfection. And Green and Hibbert. How about Jeff Green with the winning shot with maybe just a couple of seconds or less left on the clock against Vanderbilt to seal the win for Georgetown. Player of the year in the Big East continues to come up big.
Who's still developing. Nice left-handed jump hook by Joel Anthony.
We talk about Jeff Green still developing, man. I don't know how much better he can get.
Oh, yeah. Believe me, he's really developing. 13-point deficit now, and Porter off the mark, but he gets the rebound. A fresh 35 for the Ducks. And Big John Thompson said he'd like to see just a bit more basketball arrogance from Jeff Green as he continues to improve. Foul down on this end of the floor. It'll go against the running Rebs. The challenges are fierce and new alliances are forming. Survivor returns to its regular night, and it's anybody's game. Thursday at 8, 7 Central on CBS, America's #1 network. And that last foul was called on White, his second. White with the loose ball. This is Curtis Terry.
The 9 minutes approximately left to go. And down 13, UNLV's got to recognize that they're still in this ball game within striking distance. They need to hit some shots, though, only 31% from the field.
Well, plenty of time to get it done. And a good job. My goodness, Anthony. He's been the answer off the bench, and UNLV has trimmed it now to 11. 7-0 run, 6 by Joel Anthony. It was Darger in the first half, Anthony in the second half. Porter. And Porter has cooled a bit.
Well, UNLV's forcing him inside the three-point arc, which makes it a little more difficult for a 5'6" guy. He's not real adept at throwing those teardrops down, at least not in this game. And if I'm UNLV, that's what I want. I don't want TAJUAN Porter lurking behind the three-point line. I want him to put it on the floor and force him inside that arc. On the other hand, UNLV forcing a couple turnovers, now seemingly trying to get their offense kicked into gear.
Nice job of chipping away at the Oregon Duck lead. Curtis Terry hammered on that one. A foul against the Ducks. 3 fouls on Brooks. (58-47), Oregon on top.
Well, you look at the other Pac-10 teams in the tournament, and UCLA obviously in the regional final. USC with a lead over Carolina up at East Rutherford, and obviously Arizona, Stanford watching this one on TV in all probability. And Oregon trying to hold on to this lead up by 11, and they could present the possibility if Pac-10 continues to win out of 3 Pac-10 teams in the Final Four. And that's getting ahead of ourselves, but the potential is there.
Wendell White cuts it to 9 with that slam. As we indicated, UNLV has some juice on a 9-0 run right now.
Well, 2 of the big guns for Oregon haven't really got on track, and that's Bryce Taylor and Aaron Brooks. And they need to start doing some stuff as if on cue. Aaron Brooks recognizes that they need a little more diversity on offense, that TAJUAN Porter can't carry it by himself.
6th point of the evening for Brooks. He averages 18.
Again, for a team that loves to get up and down, UNLV exhibiting some patience, recognizing that, you know, they're going to have to play some relatively flawless offensive basketball and some tight D to get within striking distance here.
Terry for 3. In and out. And a foul is going to be called on Bryce Taylor pushing Corey Bailey. Sunday on CBS, it's an airport nightmare like